Hey there, my little gaffers, and welcome to 1% Better with Heather. On today's episode, I'm going to talk about Ozempic. But first off, I want to introduce you to my little guy here. If you're watching on YouTube, he is my fine apple. My honorary Polish cousin in Chicago gave it to me because we're both Polish. So I call her my Polish cousin. And she sent this to me in the mail. And I am so thankful. But he says, I'm fine, you're fine, everything's fine. I say that to myself on a daily basis. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So, Ozempic. Something about Heather, am a big reality show watcher. I love all the housewives. I love to know that rich people have problems, and for some reason, I'm supposed to care. But on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, there's this one cast member, Crystal, who is very open with her eating disorder. She has battled an eating disorder. She's been doing well from what I know, but as we all know, if you've ever dealt with an eating disorder, can be lifelong, and you're always going to have, I hate the word triggers, but buttons being pushed all the time, right? So now with this Ozempic movement, all those broads are on Ozempic. And she said it's really hard showing up for lunches, and I'm paraphrasing, because now no one's eating. Well, when you come from eating disorder land, you want to be around people who support you. And for some of us, me included, going and eating at a table with people is hard to do. And if you have your friends around you, it makes things so much easier. But now all these people are taking Ozempic. And I'm not here to bash Ozempic. I think it's amazing when it's used for its proper medical use. So in my non-medical opinion, unless you have 100 pounds plus to use, you shouldn't be on Ozempic. Now, I will also say I've tried Ozempic, and it wasn't anytime lately. It was, oh God, a good 8 years ago, and it was the Canadian version, so it was like the welfare version, and it didn't do anything for me. I'm just going to say that. But as we're watching celebrities and or influencers on social media, all these people are shrinking. And for me, it's hitting a nerve, and it's hitting a nerve, and it's hitting a nerve, because again, in my non-medical opinion, this is an eating disorder. I'm just going to say it. It's a whole nother category of eating disorders. If you are taking medication not to eat, that is anorexia. I don't care, right? And you don't even know what you're putting in your body. Like, there are side effects to this, and I don't care. They can get mad at me all they want. There's a lawsuit going on in the States right now. My nephew took Ozempic and was in the hospital for 2 months. Like, it's not good, right? Like, there's a big thing happening here. And when I'm watching all these celebrities, and I can pick out someone on Ozempic in 2 seconds. You can see it in their face, right? You get Ozempic face. Your teeth bulge out. I don't know what it does to your muscles, or like maybe it's your fat. I don't have that information on what it actually does to you, but besides not be hungry, you can see something shrinking, right? And I'll say it once, I'll say it again. I'm in recovery. I'm not recovered. But I'm telling you, as someone with an eating disorder, there's a big problem coming. Like, huge tsunami, big problem. And I don't understand why no one's talking about it. I don't know why no one else is saying you have an eating disorder. Like, you're in a lot of trouble, a lot of trouble. And having bulimia and anorexia, I know what I've done to my body. I know the repercussions. You are putting a chemical in your body. You don't know the repercussions. And nobody gets out of an eating disorder unscathed. I am scared. I am scared for a lot of people because there's going to be huge, huge issues. What happens when you come off of it? That's what I want to know. Like, do you get an appetite again? So then you're going to undo all that? And I understand chasing the rainbow. Trust me, I wrote the book on it. I understand getting on a scale and seeing a number that you've never seen before in your life. And you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. And that voice, slick, your eating disorder voice will go, 5 more pounds, 5 more pounds. I will be happy when I hit whatever, pick a number. And then you hit that number and you're like, but maybe I'll be even more happier if I'm at this number. And that is nothing but a disaster going to happen. It is so frustrating to watch all this go down, and especially for people who don't need it, right? Like, if you just need to lose 10 pounds, you don't need Ozempic. Like, go walk around the block, my friend. And not eating is not the answer. Because again, that's an eating disorder, anorexia. You're going to get so many other health complications. And as someone sitting here with every health complication known to man, like, I know that they're probably not getting their blood done. So odds are they have low potassium, low on magnesium, probably low on electrolytes, right? Because you're probably dehydrated as well. And I can pick that out fairly easily. You are just, it's a recipe for disaster. Why isn't anyone talking about this? Why are people making it okay and normalizing the new eating disorder? It's frustrating. It's frustrating. And as someone who is trying their best to get to the other side of recovery and you're watching TV, it pushes buttons that maybe you don't even understand they're being pushed. So when I started recovery, January 2023, I would watch this show called The OC, right? OC from 2004. Oh, Seth Cohen. An amazing show. But all these broads live in California and everyone's wearing a bikini, right? What am I doing? Crying my face off because I'm going to town, eating everything in sight, watching my body change in seconds, and watching these girls in bikinis. Looking back, that was not a smart thing to watch. I should have stuck with the Gilmore Girls. But now watching all these reality shows and watching people overexercise and take a shot, that's not normal. It's not normal. I just want to keep saying this. It's not normal. You are playing with fire. And if I can be the poster child of don't be me, well, hey, take a check out of this face because I'm going to be it. You don't want to be me and you don't want to go down the health road that I went down. Like, I have heart issues. I have blood issues. I've lost muscle mass. I had to get a bone scan. Like, I almost died I was in the hospital for a month. I was on every machine known to man, weighed absolutely nothing. I was like that big. Actually, I'll say it. I don't care. So if you don't want to hear the number, cover your ears. I weighed 84 pounds and I'm 5'10". I had doctors look at me and say, "We don't know why you're alive." Okay. Well, that's comforting. But just because a doctor is prescribing this to you, and I'm pretty sure, like in the States, from what I hear, you don't even need a doctor um, to get this medication. You just need the money. It's wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. And again, unless you are diabetic or you are what they call morbidly obese, now I've been there, I understand. You don't need this. It is not a fix. It is, in my opinion, the devil. And you are never going to be happy ever, because this is what I've learned. Unless you can be happy with yourself and love yourself where you are right now, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to lose weight or improve, because I've done it. I've lost over 100 pounds safely in a previous life. No eating disorder. I want to make that very perfectly clear. That was me. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see me. This is me in 2001. I was a size 20 here. And then I lost 100 pounds, and I have me wearing the outfit that cost me over $300 that I still own, because it was $300. But you got to learn to be your own cheerleader. You have to be that MVP team for one. And yes, it sucks being on a team for one. But if you don't get stuff right up in your head, you're never going to get stuff right on the outside, because you are looking for a solution that does not exist. Trust me. And I'm scared. I'm scared for the people watching this. I'm scared for the people watching on social media, the girls mainly thinking, oh, well, I just need to take a shot and my life's going to be okay. And unicorns are going to go shit rainbows somewhere. No, it doesn't work like that. It is the more money, more problems. Yeah, the grass is not greener. Please, out of all the videos that I've made, I hope you listen to this one. I know what I'm talking about. I have walked through the depths of hell. I have fought my way back to life. You do not want to go down this road. You are enough. You are perfect. You are loved. Please, just know that.